We have another speaker, and her name is just Maxine. Maxine is going to talk about, is it domestic violence? Maxine's going to talk about domestic violence, so I'd like to welcome Maxine.
So my name is Maxine and I'm the co-founder of Kaleidoscope domestic abuse group that I currently run at the moment. So a bit of a background, I suppose. As you see, on the 6th of May 2016 I became a survivor. Me and my daughter boarded a plane in Australia. We had nothing, no money, just the clothes that we literally had on our backs. And I had to escape from my abuser. I was with him for 14 years. I suffered from physical, emotional, psychological, every kind of abuse imaginable. Towards the end of the relationship, it became sexual, and then I got to a point where I just wanted to die. But obviously I had a daughter to think about. And one day I witnessed him touch her inappropriately, and that was the point where I was like, no. He could have done anything. He could have done anything to me, but not to my little girl. No way. Now that I look back and I can see that he was grooming her, but I just didn't know how to get out of it. So my parents paid for me to have a flight to come back. I got on that plane and wow, it was just, I can't believe, when I look back on it, I can't actually believe that I actually done that. But I did. And then I came back. So tried to get my life back together, tried to make it as nice as possible for my daughter. And then about a year later, I got summoned to the High Court in London for child abduction under the Hague Convention Act, which is something I've never heard of in my life. I wasn't thinking of that at the time, I was just thinking of my daughter's safety. Nothing like that crossed my mind, whether I was doing the right thing or not. I knew I was doing the right thing by getting on that plane, and whatever was to come, was to come. So, had to fight in court, fact-finding hearing and all this, but I won. She stays with me, she doesn't have to go back to Australia with her father. And the reason I started my group was because I was looking for support groups. I'd done the Women's Aid, the Freedom Programme before, but I was looking for something that was on a regular basis, and I couldn't find anything in the area. So I was a bit brave. I went onto my local West Wickham Mum's Facebook page and asked if there was any other ladies that would like to join in making a group. At that point I'd already spoken to the venue. So yeah, we came together, we made a name, we've got a logo. I've now got a website that I've just done by myself. I don't know how I managed that, but I did. And we've been going for about a year now, and we have helped so many women. It's unreal. I mean, I wanted just to, as long as I could help one person, I was happy, but we've managed to help so many women, and you don't realise sometimes that domestic violence, the women who go through that, their children are subjected to sexual abuse, and they witness this. And we've had quite a few women now that have come forward, and they're going through it at the moment, and their children have actually come out and said, this is what's happening. So I think it's very important to raise awareness. We're trying to raise a bit more awareness in the area. It has been difficult. Yeah, I approached my local doctors to put up a poster. 2 weeks later, the poster was taken down. I put up posters in, local women's toilets. A few days later, they were taken down. So, but I was just thought, no, got to keep going, and a year later, it's just been fantastic. We do get problems with outside people not understanding, because obviously their knowledge isn't that great in this area, but we're still going, and